After a lifetime of wearing rhinestones, she finally deserves to be comfortable. That is one of the things that Dolly Parton wanted when her time came. And out of everything being said about her today, that is the one thing that I can't stop thinking about. Because Dolly spent her entire life sparkling. The rhinestones, the hair, the music, the personality, the success. She became one of the most recognizable and influential women in the world. And when you really look at the type of legacy that she left behind, the glitter almost feels like it was the least interesting thing about her. Dolly once said, if your actions create a legacy that inspires others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, then you are an excellent leader. And looking at her life right now, I think she did exactly that. She grew up poor in the mountains of Tennessee and became proof that where you begin does not have to decide where you end. She wrote songs that became pieces of people's lives. She created opportunities and jobs. She gave millions of children books through her imagination library. She helped families after disasters. She supported medical research. And maybe most importantly, when the doors opened for Dolly, she didn't slam them shut behind her. She held them open for the singers, for the songwriters, for musicians, for families, for children, for dreamers that she would never even meet. Her nephew said she opened doors for generations of people, and by her example, she made them believe that anything was possible. And to me, that is a real legacy. Not just having millions of people remember your name, but having people live their lives differently simply because you were here. I think sometimes we confuse legacy with success. We think that it means money, followers, awards, a big career, a name that the whole world recognizes. But Dolly had all of those things. And now that people are reflecting on her life, what keeps coming back up is not just what she accomplished, but how generous and kind she was, how encouraging she was, how much she gave, and how many people she inspired. And for me, I personally feel like there's a lesson in that for all of us, because eventually that applause stops. The titles, they disappear. The money typically belongs to someone else anyways. The things that we spent our whole life collecting gets left behind. And what's left? What remains is what we left inside of those other people. That is the part that survives us. I hope the things that I leave behind are not just proof that I was here and that I existed. I hope somebody dreams bigger because I encouraged them. I hope that somebody learned something because I shared the information that I had. I hope that somebody believes that they can completely change their life because they watched me change mine. I hope somebody becomes a little more compassionate, a little more hopeful, or a little more willing to just keep going because our paths crossed somewhere along the way. And that is the kind of legacy that I want to leave behind. And Dolly spent 80 years showing us what that kind of legacy should look like. So yes, wear the rhinestones. Dream ridiculously big. Take up space. Build something that you're proud of. Chase the thing that feels impossible. But while you're climbing, make sure you reach back. While you are learning, teach somebody else. When a door finally opens for you, hold it open long enough for somebody else to walk through with you. Because one day, every single one of us will take off those rhinestones. And when we do, maybe the question won't be how successful was I, but maybe the question will be what is still different because I was here. Will somebody dream bigger because I believed in them? Will somebody keep going because I encouraged them? Will somebody become kinder because I showed them what kindness looks like? Will somebody walk through a door because I held it open? Because that is the part of us that gets to stay. That is the legacy that is made. Dolly spent a lifetime covered in rhinestones. But when people talk about her now, they're not just talking about what sparkled on her, but they're talking about what sparked in them through her. And maybe that is the greatest legacy that any of us could have ever left behind. Not simply she was here, but because she was here, I became more. Rest easy, Dolly. You can take your rhinestones off now. You've earned it. The world is still sparkling simply because you were in it.